Hey guys, for the longest time I've been holding myself back from making videos because I felt like I was beating a dead horse, even though most of my videos were very, very informative. For other reasons I felt like personally I'm just definitely not a good example for Christianity or, as a true follower of Christ and whatnot, because I have my downfalls. But either way, since I was a child, I've always been enthusiastic about the book of Revelations, end times, and now that we're seeing it play out in front of us, and I really know my stuff about this stuff, I'm just gonna make this video to say I told you so. That's it. This is all the purpose of this video is. I told you guys so, right? I talked crap about Patriarch Bartholomew. I talked crap about El Pidoforos. And what are they doing right now? What are the both of them doing? They're doing interreligious things. They're promoting homosexuality. They're promoting submission to the authorities. More and more changes to the Eucharist. It just goes all over the place, these guys. These guys are like really ruining and tearing apart orthodoxy. And it's very clear and evident that they're completely against Christ. El Pidoforo says that there's so many paths to God and that they're all acceptable. And I told you guys that that's what Antichrist would say. Right, so he's one of the big four. He's one of the big forerunners of Antichrist, and it's not just him; it's all the other patriarchs. The only patriarch standing alive right now that is faithful is the Georgian patriarch, as far as I know. Right, and I talked about we're gonna have to go to the catacomb churches, and you see right now our churches are all falling apart. Soon they're gonna say that you need a vaccine to enter the church. It's getting to that point, I feel. It's going to definitely get to that point pretty soon. If it hasn't already in many places. It already has in Australia, and I believe so in Canada as well. So, I'm just here to say I told you guys so. We're already seeing the prophecies play out in terms of World War III, very close to happening, because people all over the world are about to get fired from their jobs because they don't have a vaccine. So that means World War III is around the corner, because according to Orthodox prophecies, the way World War III is going to happen is for the worldwide economy to collapse. It's going to just happen randomly. It's going to collapse. Complete chaos will ensue, and then World War III is going to happen. And there's talks of the IDF and America working together because they're plotting on hitting Iran soon. So we already see not only the economic collapse about to come, because all the workers of the world are about to get laid off, because all the governments of the world are corrupt, but we're seeing World War III is about to happen. And then the next step, guys, after this is Antichrist comes. And that's really it. Once Antichrist comes, because World War III is going to happen, 700 million people are going to die. It's going to be like a full-blown nuclear war. 700 million people will die. People are going to die all over the world. And then Antichrist comes, fix the world's problems with digital currency. He does a one world currency, one world religion. Not one world religion. It's going to be everybody just, accepting him as the God or whatever, and the world leader as well. And one world government. And he'll be in complete control, and he'll accelerate world prosperity. He's going to end world hunger. He's going to end world wars. So he's going to cause peace to happen on Earth. And it's going to be for a short amount of time, and everybody that falls for him is doomed after. And then the people that don't fall for him are going to be hunted down worldwide. And that's mainly going to be Orthodox Christians, while everybody else gets deceived. Maybe some non-Orthodox Christians might not, but I don't know, where their standing is going to be. I can't say. All Muslims will fall. Anybody that doesn't fall for it will end up accepting Christ and having some type of path to orthodoxy. And then the world ends. That's it. Then there's going to be Armageddon. But Armageddon is between the heavenly army, literally, and then Antichrist satanic army on earth. And that's it. But don't say I didn't tell you so. I mean, I really wanted to make this video because I'm like, oh my God, every single prophecy I talked about is happening. And I gave all these sources, I gave countless church fathers, and everyone's like, you're fear-mongering, you're crazy, you're this, you're that. I mean, clearly I'm not crazy anymore. You see the chaos that's happening worldwide and how bad it is, and how they're barring everyone without a QR code, or without a vaccine, or without this, and that. And everything I said is coming to fruition, not because I'm like good in any way, but just because I just know the proper prophecies. I mean, and you guys were wasting your time following all these other people talking about symbolism, or trying to teach these extravagant things, or telling you, and still caught up in politics and stuff. I mean, the truth is, guys, everything that I said. World War III, clearly Israel is going to come out on top because that's where Antichrist is going to rule from Jerusalem, to mimic Jesus and to set himself as God in the temple. And Enoch and Elijah will be coming. I gave so many sources, and yet everybody's like, oh, Marble King, oh, he's going to save the day and kill off all the evil people. Oh, the sleeper saint. What other funny bunny stuff? Oh, the Russian Tsar is coming to save the day. And even though every single church father that I sourced says nothing about these things, and it's a complete sham and lie, people were arguing with me and constantly slandering me. People wanted to overcomplicate the whole ecumenical patriarch versus the Moscow patriarchate, when really, at the end of the day, there's nothing to complicate about that, guys. There's nothing at all to complicate about that, because the fact of the matter is, okay, that all you need is a faithful Orthodox Christian priest that does everything the right way, disobeys any evil bishops, and does it in the privacy of your home with a few other parishioners. You know what I mean? That's where we're heading. But I mean, I really didn't want to talk, because I'm like, man, I tell these people, I give them the right sources, and still so many of them want to believe in foolish lies like Marble King is going to come save the day, or that or that all the evil doers of the earth are going to get killed by this righteous Orthodox king, and only the good people are going to be alive. Like, there's not one single church father that alludes to something like this in any capacity whatsoever. That's just a disgusting fat lie that's giving you the reality of Antichrist, but saying it's not Antichrist, it's going to be the Marble King. And I'm going to turn off my comment section, so if I do end up making a video in the future, I don't want any of your opinions. I don't care about any of your opinions. I don't care, like, if I get another 100 or 200 or 300 unsubs about this stuff, because what I realize is most of the online ortho people are that are so involved in the online Orthodox world are people that are very dissatisfied with their lives. Because the more satisfied you are with Orthodoxy, in my opinion, the more involved in it you're going to be in real life. Not so caught up into it online. And there's countless of American Orthodox that are caught up into it online, and even Euro Orthodox, because you guys aren't visiting monasteries, because honestly, monasteries are like the last place where you could actually get some kind of a taste of orthodoxy, in my opinion. Not in these churches, man. These churches are too liberal and crazy now, and they're so government owned. But yeah, man, and I'll end it off with this. All your priests most of them are Freemasons, most of your bishops are Freemasons, and all the patriarchs are Freemasons, and they're all lying to you. Does that mean Orthodoxy is not the real religion? No, it's still the real religion. Look, it's the real religion because Orthodox prophecies, the real ones, are happening. Right now, right before our eyes, banks are coming up with their own digital currency. The world economy is about to collapse. Food shortages, economic crisis worldwide is happening. World War III is about to start. Everyone's about to get fired for not getting the vaccine. I mean, if this is not Orthodox prophecies to a T, then you're blind. If you're still looking for signs of some funny glimmer of hope, of a fairy tale, of earthly salvation like the Marble King, then you're a clown. 100,000%. And, I was thinking about it a lot, like, even though I still want to, like, try my best to become self-sufficient, I mean, the best we could do is just to do our best and hope that we don't lose any kind of faith during this very, very evil time that's going to come on the world, and always dwell on God and His power and on the good stuff as much as possible, which is probably why I'm not even going to make another video. I'm only making this video to say, guys, I told you so. But am I going to sit there and put all the sources that I put in my last video? No, I'm not going to waste my time doing that, because people still didn't even look at those sources. They didn't read through the sources. They just put nasty comments saying that I was wrong for calling certain bishops out and priests out and patriarchs out, and that I'm also an evil sinner because I'm calling the false prophecies out. And another thing too is I realized something. I'm an Egyptian guy that lives in the United States of America, and I'm a first generation Egyptian guy. I shouldn't even be in America. I should be some Arab dude in Egypt speaking Arabic. So I realized, like, a lot of people aren't even going to take my opinion serious because I'm not a white boy. But all the white boys out there, I'm just going to call it out right now, of orthodoxy, that keep saying things like the word based and, the word based. And whatever other corny terms you guys have, all I have to say to you guys is that you're a bunch of nerds. And, I understand that you suburban nerds want to take each other seriously and stuff. And that's cool. I mean, maybe you're a second or third generation Greek here, or whatever you are, some Slav, or whatever the case may be, or, an Anglo that decided to convert to Orthodoxy. Merodoxy, that's what I'm going to call it, is a joke, and you guys keep basing it too much off of whiteness, and you're very cliquish and stuff, and you guys are all nerds, and you guys miss the whole point of Orthodoxy. How about you shut your traps and go to a monastery, one of Elder Ephraim's monasteries in America, and just be quiet. Like, just stop saying your corny political white BS. Like, it has no significance in what's going on in the world, okay? Like, for real, all this stuff about, the white male, and you guys are acting like white people are the moral compass of the earth. You guys ain't shit. Excuse my language. You guys are not shit. But, yeah, I mean, that's all I wanted to say. And I'm not trying to speak in a place of superiority that I'm good in any way. But what I am trying to do is emphasize the real prophecies. That's what I'm trying to exalt and elevate. So just be prepared, guys. Like, these prophecies are happening to a T. And the best place to simply see these prophecies, if you really want one source, just to simplify it, instead of me giving you guys like all this proof and this church father said this and that, because most of you guys watching, except like very few, have the attention span of like 1 to 2 minutes and don't have any interest in reading church fathers, but have all the audacity to speak like you've read church fathers before, even though you just probably read like one paragraph. Okay? You know, the best source is Mary Kay Films. I'll put that in a link, and that's it, man. So I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna make another video. I really wanted to say I told you guys so, because everything is adding up, and it's adding up as quick as I said it would a year ago in my videos that I deleted, that are never coming back. But I said, guys, this stuff is gonna happen in rapid succession, and we're seeing it happen in rapid succession. You know, I wish I had more fear of God in me to just care strictly about my spiritual life, but there's still a part of me that just wants to become self-sufficient, move to a rural area, and kind of ride out the end times. You know, who knows though? We might very well die in World War III when World War III comes. You know what I mean? I might die in a few months if World War III happens in a few months or in another year or two. I might be dead, so I might not even have to worry about becoming self-sufficient or, you know, XYZ. The only thing I should be worrying about as best as possible is my soul, which is very tough to do because, you know, I kind of, I like certain things and whatnot. So, as we all do, we're all sinners. So, I mean, if there's one thing you guys could get out of this video, guys, that I want you to keep very clear in your mind, the Orthodox prophecies are very true and real, and they are happening to a T right in front of our eyes. You're not going to get this from no Hindu religion, no Judaism, no Islam, no Catholicism, no Protestantism. No. In the real religion, and the only one true religion, Eastern Orthodox Christianity, is where you get the real prophecies, guys. That should tell you something, alright? So, you know, keep me in your prayers. Peace out.